Boots on the ground, with kit. What boots? What kit? I mean, we might be able to go for 6 or 8 weeks. But if you're talking about a modern-day reincarnation of the British Army of the Rhine, forget it. We are in no position to do it. And despite all the promises that have been made on defence spending, absolutely none of them have happened so far, and there's no particular indication that they will. We are not in a place to do it. I would also add, I thought the press conference in Paris yesterday was interesting. There were 2 press conferences going on. One was the Americans saying we're trying like crazy to get a peace deal. The president's determined to do it. We are, one is envoy, the other is son-in-law. At the same time that the European leaders, or those that actually showed up, were talking about what would happen after peace. It was like 2 simultaneous press conferences going on. It showed the sheer impotence, frankly, of the European Union itself. Only the British and French have agreed to do anything. The German Chancellor said he might chuck a few troops in Poland, but none in Ukraine itself. Giorgia Meloni was missing. So I thought that was very interesting. I also thought it was quite noteworthy to see the Prime Minister in action, speaking out to the press, to the cameras, incapable of speaking for as long as 2 seconds without looking at his notes. And I increasingly feel with this Prime Minister, he's just given notes. He goes out, he reads them. I'm not even sure he knows what he's saying anymore. We told that at the special cabinet meeting yesterday, he was there to inspire the troops, to get them kicked off for 2026. And he did it by reading out pre-prepared statements. And I think, this is a man politically who is drowning.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.